Good morning, everybody. It's Stuart from Balance Health. It is March 31st? Wow, time flies when you're having fun. I'm in Agra with Bonnie, and we visited the Taj Mahal and did a wonderful tour. And of course, we're at the International Yoga Festival in Rishikesh, which was a lot of fun. A lot of information. We're still processing, I think, some of that. We leave to Bali tomorrow, but I wanted to put up a yoga class. You will notice that the Taj Mahal is in the backdrop, pretty cool. We're on the rooftop of our hotel. So here is a basic integral yoga class. So if you don't know, integral yoga is based around Satchidananda, who his ashram is in the middle of Virginia, not too far from here, Charlottesville, Virginia. I think they've got almost 700 acres out there. But the idea with Satchidananda, when he developed this system of integral yoga, he wanted to make sure that he integrated different aspects of yoga. Some people think the asanas are yoga, but there's a lot more. There's mantras, there's pranayama, breathing techniques, and meditation as well. So you'll notice that I try to incorporate all of that based on his format of a class. So integral yoga, okay? So we're gonna start seated. I'll start in a chair, then I'll go to the yoga mat. We want to sit up straight. So feel your sit bones and tailbones drop down and the crown of the head float up. Feel the spine and the body open up. If you are comfortable closing your eyes, you're gonna close your eyes and just go inwards. We don't always give ourselves permission to go inwards. This is your opportunity to go in, just check in with you. How are you? Just go in, just check in with you. How does your body feel? What is your emotional state? What is your mental state like? Just check in. Now notice your breath. If you can, in and out of your nose. Just notice your breath. Notice the breath in and out. Good, and gently opening the eyes. We're going to start off with some very basic stuff before we start moving into the asanas. The first one, comfort, are some eye exercises called netra vyayamam, literally massaging the optic nerve. So the idea is we keep our heads relatively still. We picture a huge clock in front of our bodies. And all we're going to do is, keeping the head still, just scroll the eyes up to 12 o'clock and then scroll the eyes down to 6 o'clock. Noticing anywhere where your eyes start to skip, and smooth it out. Big, full, smooth movement, and notice anywhere where your eyes skip. And now we're going to do the same thing right to left and left to right. So scrolling the eyes over one way, over to 3 o'clock, and then scrolling the eyes over to 9 o'clock. Big, full, smooth movement. part of this is going all the way around the clock. So again, picture that huge clock in front of your body. The eyes are going to go up to 12 o'clock, then 1 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. One more time on your own, all the way around the full clock. Morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Beautiful, and now we're going to reverse that clock. So the eyes go up to 12 o'clock, and 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 12. One more time, reversing the clock, so the eyes are going all the way around the clock in a reverse direction. Pretty morning here in Agra. It's not hot yet. It's still early in the morning. We're going to place the hands together. We're going to create some heat. Healing hands. We're going to get some warmth going in our hands. And then we're going to place the palms of the hands across the closed eyes, allowing the warmth and healing energy into the eyes. Just allow the eyes to soak up some of that good energy, some of that heat. Then keeping the eyes closed, very, very gently with your fingertips, massaging the eyelids from the inside out. One more for the eyes. We're going to place the thumbs on the temples, 4 fingers do an arc just above the eyebrow from the inside out. The eyes deserve some TLC. And then below the eyes, from the inside out, just a gentle arc. From the bottom of the ear to the top of the ear. In our yoga world, we call them nadis. In the Tai Chi world, they're called meridians. They're energy systems of the body. Ears are very interrelated to that energy system. This is a good way for the body to say, hey, it's time to get moving. We're about to start moving our bodies, but we're going to do one more thing. I mentioned in integral yoga, we're integrating different styles, different aspects of yoga. One of them is mantra, the idea of sound and vibration. It can be very healing, very beneficial for our bodies and souls. So we're going to do a classic sound, right? Hari Om are 2 divine sounds. So the sound is Hari Om. And you're going to repeat after me. It's called kirtan in Ish. So I say something and then you respond. So I say Hari Om, you respond with Hari Om. Then I'm going to do it twice. Hari Om, you would go Hari Om, Hari Om. 3 times. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Try it 5 times. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
And almost sing it a few times. Hari Om,
Hari Om,
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
A little louder, a little more vibrant. Get a little sound and vibration in the body. Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Good. Just for 1 second, notice that vibration in the body. We're going to now start moving the body. If you have an injury or have had surgery, I had a hip replacement, so some things I will modify. It is always okay to modify anything in any of my classes, whether it be yoga, tai chi, or qigong. If you need to, modify it, right? I had a pregnant woman come to my class and she modified the whole class. Do not feel like you need to force yourself into any posture. Modify as you see fit. So let's get started. We're going to get on our hands and knees, tabletop, and we're going to start moving the body. So classic cat back, head up, tailbone up with an inhale, and then we're going to exhale, dropping the head and tail. Now, even though we're getting this movement here, very importantly, I want you to connect to your breath. So inhaling, lengthening, stretching, exhaling, rounding and contracting the core in. Find your breath and let your breath lead the movement. Great basic way to warm up the body. Find your breath. Beautiful. You're going to take your right hand up and into the air, reach up, look up, inhale, exhale. You're going to thread it through, but don't drop it. Just exhale and reach. So we're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, thread it through. One more. Inhale, stretch, reach, look up. Exhale, thread it through. If you can, you'll either place your forearm or maybe your elbow. For some of you, it may have an option of dropping your shoulder down. Your opposite hand could stay where it is, or extend, or maybe even wrap. But I want you to connect to your breath here. So find your breath and think of breathing through the whole body, as if you could bathe the cells of your body with your breath. Good. Let's unwind that. We're going to do the other side now. So now you're going to be reaching up your left hand. Reach up, look up, stretch up, inhale, exhale, thread it through. A few more. Inhale, stretching and reaching. Exhale, threading it through. And again, you've got options. You can place your forearm, you can place your elbow. If you're able to, and your body can do it without stressing, place your shoulder down. You've got a block or a pillow, you could put the block or pillow under your shoulder. Opposite hand could stay where it is, or extend, or wrap. Find your breath and think of filtering the breath through the body. So we want to find some ease within the posture. Beautiful. Coming back up, and get back into that tabletop. This time you're going to be towards the top of your mat. You want to extend your right leg back. You're just going to rock and roll. Literally rock back and forth, ankle, knee, hip, spine. And just gently continue to wake up this morning. Find your breath. In through the nose if you can. Now press the heel away from the body. Let it extend away. Press the ball of the foot away from the body. Feel it extend. Point and reach. Imagine you could touch a wall or a person or a tree behind you. 3 pulses to the sky. 1, 2, 3. Knee bends. The sole of the foot is going to try to touch a cloud or the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Knee comes down, tries to touch your nose tries to touch your knee. Engage your core, and then re-lengthen. Lengthen your leg, lengthen your spine, lengthen your body, reach your toes. And then again, your nose tries to touch your knee, and your knee tries to touch your nose. Engage your core, and then open your knee to the side, and you're going to do 3 circles in one direction, and then 3 in the opposite direction. And then we're going to do the other side. Extend the left leg back, feel it long, and again, just rock and roll. Wake up the ankle, the knee, the hip, the spine, the line of energy through the body there. Just rocking and rolling, waking up a little bit more. warming up a bit more. Then press the heel away from the body. Feel it lengthen. Press the ball of the foot away from the body. Feel it lengthen. Point, stretch, and reach the toes as if you could touch a wall or a person or a tree behind you. 3 pulses to the sky. 1, 2, 3. Knee bends, sole of the foot tries to touch a cloud in the sky. 1, 2, 3. The knee comes down, tries to touch your nose tries to touch your knee, engage your core, and then re-lengthen. Lengthen that leg, lengthen your spine, lengthen the head, reach the toes, and then recontract. Knee to the nose towards the knee, engage your core, take the knee out to the side, 3 circles. And then 3 circles in the opposite direction. Beautiful. 2 of my favorite basic postures. First one is called the puppy dog. We leave the knees and hips where they are, hips high, but we bring the arms forward and you bring your forehead down to the mat. If you can, again, it's okay to modify. If you can't go that far, you could always place one or both fists down and place your forehead on a fist, or if you've got a block or a pillow. This is great for opening up the shoulders, opening up the heart and chest area, beautiful for the spine. Now again, very importantly, find your breath, connect to your breath, and feel it filter through your body. You want to find some ease within this posture. Good. Now we're moving into the child's pose, another one of my favorite basic postures, balasana. Some people are not comfortable keeping their knees close. Some people need to open up their knees quite a bit, and that's okay. Do what's right for your body. You want to set your hips back towards your heels. Again, if you need to, you could put a block or a pillow underneath the hips, right? And just relax. Could also extend the arms forward. Some people like to wrap the arms behind them. Find your edge, don't go past it. Connect to your breath and filter the breath through the body. Now you're going to take your hands and you're going to walk them over to your right corner of your mat. So you're going to walk the hands over to the corner of your mat. Some of you are more flexible. You may be able to take your hands off the mat, and that's okay too. I want you to think of taking and stacking one hand on top of the other and feel the side of the body gently open up. Gently walk the hands to the other corner of the mat. Optional, you could stack the hands. Optional, for those of you more flexible, you can take your hands off the mat. Feel the sides of the body open up. Find your breath and allow the body to gently open up. Don't force anything, just breathe. Beautiful. Coming back to center, I want you to purposely open the knees. That may be a 1/4 inch, it could be an inch, it could be 2 inches, it could be 3, could be more. Gently open the knees. Do one more basic posture here. It's a little bit of a challenge. Scorpion, Vrikshasana. So forearms parallel to one another. open the hands broad, like you could literally just open them up and connect to the earth, like you're grabbing hold of the earth. Feel the shoulders drop, feel the spine lengthen. Option 1 is to stay here on your knees. Option 2 is extend one leg. Option 3 is extend both legs. If that's easy for you, feel the tailbone drop a bit and engage your core. If this is still easy for you and you want a little bit of a challenge, you'll rock forward and back across your forearm. Find your breath. Now we're going to go into the classic Adho Mukha Svanasana, the downward dog. So you're going to go onto your hands and knees and bring the hips up. Often in the beginning here, it's a little hard to kind of get the body warmed up. So we're going to walk the dog, bending one ankle, knee, and hip, and then the other ankle, knee, and hip. Just walk in the dog. Then a regular downward dog. Hands extend into the earth, feet extend into the earth, hips go high, spine lengthens. Tiger dog, we're going to purposely bend the elbows, bend the knees, and wind your body up like a tiger. Take a beautiful deep breath here. And then re-lengthen. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine. Find your breath. And then walk your feet up between your hands. And now you've got several options here. I jokingly call it the back pose. We're adding a posture to our yoga asanas here. So feet parallel about hip width apart, bend your knees on purpose. So if you have tight hamstrings or a tight lower back, it's okay to bend the knees a little or a lot. To take stress off of them, I jokingly call it the bat pose, putting opposite hand on opposite elbows and hang like a bat, as if you were taking your pelvic girdle and your hips and hanging them to the ceiling and hang. Find your breath. Find some ease within the posture. You don't want to be stressing out here. Find some ease. Connect to your breath. Optional, for those of you more advanced, you can start to reach for the floor. It's called Uttasana. And you'll start to lengthen, or maybe for some of you, straighten the legs. Great, but you don't have to. Uttasana. And then we're going to roll up. One vertebra at a time. Take your time, as if you could roll up one vertebra at a time. Good. How are you feeling? Good? Good morning. Good morning, bodies. So feel that vertical line for a second. Crown of the head is floating up. Relax the chin. Connect to your breath through your nose. Sit bone, tailbone, as well as the feet root into the earth. Our mountain pose. Traditionally, Tadasana would be feet together. Samastiti, feet open. Good, good. We're going to do a little bit of Surya Namaskar. All that means is sun salutation. All right? So we're going to get our bodies moving here a little bit. So go to the top of your mat. Your choice, Tadasana, feet together, or Samastiti, feet parallel. We're going to reach up, look up. I like to create a little triangle or diamond. Look through it. Imagine you could touch a cloud or the roof or the ceiling and stretch up, reach up, deep inhale. Swan dive. Open the hands, open the heart, forward fold, bend the knees as needed. Bat pose or Uttasana. Lengthen your spine. Imagine the crown of your head could touch the sun or the wall in front of you, and then rehang. Bat pose or Uttasana. Find your breath here, just a couple breaths. And then you're going to take your left leg back, right knee over the right foot. Feel a long left leg. Drop your shoulders and engage your core. Then gently place your left knee down. Again, this is where some of you may have props. You can put a pillow or two underneath your knee as needed. Feel the shoulders relax. Feel your hips, your spine, your chest, and your heart gently come forward for a breath. Now coming up with several options here, Anjani Asana. You could just, number one, just come and place your hands on your right thigh. That could be an option. That's perfect for some of you. Another option could be bringing your hands up into the air parallel. Another option is to bring the hands together in prayer. So traditionally this posture, as you're ready and when you're ready for it, you would start to open your heart, your chest, and your eyes to the sky. Opening your heart up to the sky. Good morning. Find your breath. We're going to hold it for 2 more breaths here. So connect to your breath. In through your nose if you can. Breathe. Good. Bring the hands down. Next to your right foot, bring your right foot back. Downward dog. That's the Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you're still feeling like you're not warmed up yet, you can still walk your dog. That's pedaling one ankle, knee, and hip, and then the other. Now really, let's find that downward dog. Hands melting towards the earth, feet melting towards the earth, but the hips are flying high. Feel your spinal column lengthen. Find your breath. Breathe. I like to imagine I could literally take my breath and filter it through every cell of my body. Now we're going to bring the left foot forward. Some of you may be able to step straight up between the hands. If not, grab the foot and walk it forward. Right? Option first part of this is extend the right leg long, left knee over the right foot, and feel that right leg lengthen. Find your breath. Nice, beautiful breath in through the nose. Find some ease within the posture. Right knee comes down and gently allow the hips, the chest, and the spine to move forward. Find your breath. And then Anjani Asana. Again, we've got options here. Option 1, just hands on the thigh. Could be perfect for today. Don't force any posture. Observe your edge. Don't go past it. You can stay here. Another option would be hands to parallel. Another option could be hands in prayer. Even further, if you're ready for it, it's just to start to open up the heart and chest and the eyes to the sky. Breathe. We're going to stay here a couple more breaths, so breathe into it. Find your breath. Find some ease. Don't force it. Beautiful. Bringing the hands down. We're going to bring the right foot forward to the left foot. Again, you have options. You could be feet parallel, about hip width apart. You could be in Tadasana. You could be in the back pose with the knees flexed a lot or a little. You could be reaching towards Uttasana, hands to the floor, and you start to lengthen the legs out. Find your edge. Find your breath. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. How's everybody doing? You feeling good? Your body waking up? Connecting to your breath? Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of some stretching of the sides of the body, but it's also about connecting to the breath and using your eyes. We're going to purposely look up, And we're purposely going to take deep breaths in through the nose. So reach your right hand up, reach up, look up, stretch up. Looking up, take a deep breath in and feel the whole side of the body open and stretch. Exhale, release it. So we're going to do the other side. So now reach your opposite hand up, reach up, look up, stretch up, deep breath in, feel the whole side of the body open. Exhale, let it go. Now I'm going to set a rhythm, but I want you to follow the rhythm of your breath. So inhaling and exhaling. Very important, the breath. If you're not breathing in yoga, you've got a big problem. If you're not breathing in Tai Chi, you've got a problem. If you're not breathing in life, you've got a really big problem. Breathe, use your breath. Reach, stretch, inhale. Let's do a couple more of those. Beautiful. Now I jokingly call this next one the Krishna pose, right? You've seen the picture of Krishna playing the flute with one foot propped across the other with the flute. So this is jokingly called the Krishna pose. Options. Option 1 is to keep the feet parallel with the legs relaxed. Option 2, a little more challenging, is bring your feet together in Tadasana. If you are ready for it, and your hips inside are ready for it, you kick one foot across. Remember which foot's in front now. And we're going to gently open the hip and then gently open the whole side of the body. So one hand is stretching up, the other hand is stretching down. Feel the side of the body and the hip gently open. Optional, a little bit of a challenge, is to look up and then slowly scroll your eyes and head down towards your bottom hand. Feel the whole side of the body open, including the IT band and hip. Find your breath and take a beautiful deep breath here. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Again, so option 1 is feet parallel, legs relaxed. A little more challenging, feet together, or kickstand, the Krishna pose, right? So remember, you're now doing the opposite foot, feeling the IT band and the hips stretching and opening up. One hand is reaching up, the other hand is reaching down, so the whole side of the body is opening. Another option, again, optional, is to reach and look up to your top hand and slowly scroll your eyes and head down to your bottom hand. Feel the side of your body open. Find a deep breath in through your nose and in through the body. Beautiful. Coming back, feet parallel about hip width apart, relax the legs. So ankles, knees, and hips are springy, relaxed. Almost like you're starting to sink into the earth a bit. We're going to open the arms and chest a little bit with a deep inhale, and you're going to spiral. You're going to gently, keeping the head straight ahead, tap. Some people do it gently. Some people like to do it hard, so they'll make fists and they pound their bodies. That's up to you. I'm going to do kind of in the middle there. So a gentle tap, one hand on the hip, one hand on the lower back, the kidneys, keeping the head straight ahead. So it's an inhale to front, exhale to spiral and tap. Inhale deeply. We're going to open up the feet a little bit wider. Keep the legs relaxed again, so you're rooting into the earth. And we're going to open the arms and chest and head a little bit broader. So it's a big inhale now, but this time we are going to turn the head, look back, and again, your choice. A gentle tap, firm tap, or you can go for it with fists. Again, one hand is this time though optional. Instead of the hip, is going to come to the shoulder, just inside upper pec. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Your choice, how firm. Open your eyes and look back. Beautiful. Take one hand and arm and shake it a little bit, just let it go. Other hand and arm, shake it a bit. Let any tension, excess stress go. Both arms, hands, let it go. Even the shoulders and chest, let it go a little bit. Just release some of that tension. Even the face, neck, and shoulders can be shaked a little bit. Let it go. Oh, let the jaw go. Moving to your core, can you shake it? It's a little bit harder to move. Move your core, your hips, your glutes. Shake it a bit. What about one foot and leg, the other foot and leg? And now I want you to imagine, some people have bought them. I haven't gotten one yet. It's those metal plates that you can stand on to shake. If you have knee, hip, or spine issues, you can make it very gentle. So you don't have to buy a plate. You can, but you could also do this. If your knees, hips, and spine are healthy, you can go for it a little bit more. So we're purposely shaking the body. It's really good for the cells of the body. It's a good way to also wake up. Again, if your knees, hips, and spine are healthy, you can go for it a bit. Shake the body, bounce a little bit. Good, very good. We're gonna go back to Surya Namaskar. Remember that one? That's the sun salutation. So coming back towards the top of your mat, you could either do Tadasana, feet together, or Samastiti. We're gonna do the warrior pose, Virabhadrasana number 2. So reach up, look up. If your spine is healthy, if you feel warm enough, a gentle back bend. Swan dive, open the heart and chest, forward fold. Lengthen the spine. The crown of your head is trying to touch the wall or sun in front of you. Lengthen the spine. Then refold. Bat pose or Uttasana. From here, we're taking the right foot back, and you're going to turn it out. So my right leg is back, left knee is bent over the left foot, right foot is pointed to the side, so it's called Warrior 2. You want to feel the tailbone drop and the core engage. You want to feel the heart and chest open up. And you want to stand tall and proud, like a warrior. Stand tall, stand proud. Deep breath in through the nose. Let's hold this for 2 breaths. Reverse warrior. So you're going to take that left hand, my right foot's back, my left hand is going up. Reach up, look up. It's called Viparita, the reverse warrior. Feel the side of the body open. You can even look up. Bringing your forearm down to your thigh, more advanced yogis could touch the floor. Your right hand now is going to go up to the sky. And then it's going to spiral forward like it's going to touch the wall or the sun or the sky in front of you. Feel that line of energy from your right hand to your right foot and feel the whole side of the body open up. Again, let's find this posture. Find some ease within it. Let's find it for 2 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Coming on up. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide foot position. You're going to turn your left foot in, so the feet are in a wide position. Again, don't force it. Do what you can. I like to slightly turn in. For some people, that can be hard on their knees to turn the feet in. That's up to you. Option 1, just bend the knees and place the hands on the thighs. Could be an option. Option 2, place your forearms on the thighs. Option 3 is bring your hands down towards the earth. If you're flexible and warm enough, you could start to straighten your legs. It's okay to bend the knees, but you'll start to fold forward here. Again, let's find some ease within the posture. Let's find our breath. Breathe deeply through your nose, like you could filter the breath through your body. Good. Remember that warrior two? We're going to come back up. So that's left foot towards the top of your mat. Right foot was back. Right foot's in an angle. Left foot forward. Remember to bend that knee over the foot. You may feel warm enough now. Your body may be. You decide. You know your body best. Are you ready to go a little deeper? Are you ready to open the heart and chest a little more? Back into warrior two. Virabhadrasana number 2. Deep breath. Now we're going to pivot on the ball of the back foot, the right foot. Swing the arms down, windmill them down, and you're going to bring your left foot back to meet your right foot, downward dog. If you still need to walk the dog, that is okay. Feel your downward dog, find a nice deep breath. We're going to do a gentle flow here, modify as you see fit. You're going to come to plank. Gently place your knees down and your chin and chest down, so your booty and your elbows will be high. Then gently bring your hips down and lengthen your spine forward. Called baby cobra, bhujangasana. Reversing that, tabletop to downward dog. Nice breath here. We're going to bring the right foot forward. Some of you may be able to step forward. Some of you may need to walk the foot forward. So now we're doing the warrior two on the other side. So you'll have your right foot forward and left foot back. I'm going to turn to face the camera. So now my right foot is forward, right knee over the foot. Left foot pointed to the side. Left leg is long, maybe straight. Tail down. Open the heart and chest. Virabhadrasana. Nice breath through the body. Your right hand reaches up. Viparita. Feel the right side open. Reach up. Look up. Reverse warrior. Right forearm is going to come to the thigh. Your left hand reaches up and then it spirals forward. So we're looking for that line of energy from your left hand and fingertips all the way down to your left foot. Feel the left side open. Let's hold this for a couple breaths. Find the ease, find your breath. Standing up, turning that right foot in. We're in that wide foot position again. Find your edge, don't go past it. Prasarita Padottanasana. You could place hands on thighs. You could place your forearms on your thighs. You could reach your hands forward. You could keep your knees bent, or you may be ready to start to lengthen the legs. Find what's right for you and your body today. Breathe, find some ease. Coming back up, we're going to find that edge on your warrior two. So his right foot at the top of the mat, right knee over the right foot, left leg long, opening the heart and chest. Maybe you're ready to bend the knee a quarter inch, half inch, an inch. Find your breath. Good. Shake it off. Let it all go. Let it all go. We're now going to try to balance on one foot. If you have a chair or a wall or a table or anything that you need to grab onto to help you balance, that's okay. I'm not going to use one, but you could, right? So first we're going to do a Tai Chi walk. So you're going to basically float the knee and arch up. You're going to place the heel in front of your body, and then you're going to roll through the foot, heel to up. soften the knee over the foot. Option 1, just tap your left foot in front. Get his tailbone down, tummy in. Great place to be. Option 2, float that knee in the air. For those of you who want a little bit more of a challenge, if you're ready for it, you resist the knee with your fingertips. Or if you want to be fancy, I like to switch hands, so opposite hand to opposite knee. Find your breath, find your ease within the posture. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. So you're going to float your left ankle and knee up, and you're going to roll through the foot. Heel, toe, float the knee over the foot. Option 1, just tap the foot. Tail down, tummy in, stand tall. Option 2, float the knee. If you're ready for it, you resist the knee with the fingertips. If you want to get fancy, you do opposite hand to opposite knee. Breathe. Find some ease. I like to think of my standing foot rooting into the earth. Beautiful. In integral yoga, they emphasize and they put some time aside for inversions. There are many inversions. You don't have to do the fancy ones, the headstands and the shoulder stands. If you're intermediate to advanced, you're welcome to. I'm going to just demonstrate 3 or 4 basic inversions. One basic option could be to bend the knees and place your feet on the chair. Another one is to place your feet up a wall. We're going to stay here for 2 to 3 minutes. So find a posture that you're comfortable being in for a little while. If you're in a more advanced posture like a shoulder stand or headstand, don't turn your head, and make sure you can breathe and you're well balanced. Yeah? But option 1 could be feet up on a chair or feet up a wall. Another option would be literally just bending the knees or lengthening the legs up, or you could put a block or a pillow underneath the hips. Good basic inversions. So we're going to stay here 2 to 3 minutes. Find your breath, find some ease within the posture. Breathe and find some ease within the posture. Make sure your valuables are put away. We have 2 monkeys walking by. Good. Making sure everybody is safe here. We have 2 monkeys visiting us. While staying in India, I've learned that monkeys can be mischievous. We were told also that you should not look at them because it's like a challenge, or play with them. They can be challenging. So I'm going to stop for a second and make sure my valuables are put away. Stay in the inversion for those of you who are not dealing with monkeys. It's always a fun adventure. Hopefully everybody's still in their inversions. We'll stay there for 1 more minute. I guess they decided they wanted to do some yoga this morning. So some of the beauty about being in India here, I've gotten to spend some time around some different animals that I would normally not see in the States or in Mexico. Cows are sacred. So while walking the streets of Rishikesh, there are cows and bulls walking in the streets with you. Very sweet, very tame, which surprised me. Monkeys, on the other hand, can be mischievous and can be maybe aggressive. So they ask you not to look at them. If you look them in the eyes, you're basically challenging them. And we don't want that. And they'll also steal stuff. They'll steal your stuff. So making sure everybody here has got all their stuff safe. These monkeys seem to have lost interest, fortunately. All right, so let's get ready to come out of our inversions. Take your time. If you're in a more advanced one, be slow and mindful and with control. We're going to do a couple things for the spine, right? So again, I'm going to give you options. Do what's right for you and your body. So we're going to lay down on our tummies, right? Normally it would be head towards the top of the room. You don't want to, in yoga world, in the spiritual world in India, you don't show your feet to your teacher. So it'd be your head towards the top of the room, right? So feel the legs long. Option 1 is Bhujangasana. We did that already. Remember the baby cobra. So hands underneath the shoulders. Just feel the head, the chin, and the chest open up and forward. Nice breath here. One more breath. For those of you ready for more and your spine and lower back are healthy, you could go to a Sphinx. That's forearms down. And feel the spine lengthen. Feel the chest and back open. Try to find the shoulders at ease here. Find your breath. If your spine is healthy, if your lower back is healthy, and if your body's ready for it, I jokingly call it the king cobra. And that's you placing your hands down at your side and you come all the way up. But don't do it if you're not ready. I'm going to stay in the Sphinx today. That's where I'm at. One more breath here. Now my favorite part of this, I like this, is just basically kind of like a Shavasana on your tummy. So you're going to place your right ear and your right cheek down on the mat. Relax your arms down by your side. Now, you could leave your feet relaxed where they are. I actually like to cup my feet in. Now, what's nice about this is you let gravity unwind your neck and shoulders, and you find your breath. It's a great place to find a breath through the belly. Just notice your breath and relax and let go. Kind of like a reverse Shavasana. Beautiful. Coming back to center, I'm going to give you 3 options again. Forehead down, legs long and straight in the back, core engaged. Option 1, arms in a big T. Option 1 is just bring your head up. That may be enough. Option 2, bring your head and your hands up. If your lower back is healthy and your spine is healthy, you could raise your feet. So I call it the Wonder Woman or Superman pose. The head, the hands, and the feet all go in the air. Feel them get longer. Maybe come up another 1/4 inch to 1 inch. Find your breath. And then we do the other side. Your left ear, left cheek to the mat. Let gravity unwind your neck and shoulders. Again, optional. You could leave your feet where they are. You could turn them in. I like to turn them out now. I turned them in and then I turn them out. Find your breath. It's really nice to find your breath through the belly in this position. Relax and let go. Remember the child's pose? That's your hips towards your heels. Again, remember, optional. You could open your knees a little or a lot as you see fit. Just a nice counter stretch to what we just did with the spine. Remember, if you were in a group class or spiritual moment in the yogi world or Hindu world, your head would go to your teacher and your feet away from them. So we're going to roll onto our backs now. We're going to do 1 or 2 things on our backs. So feet parallel, about hip width apart. Bring your feet towards the edge of the mat actually, opening up the knees a bit. Open your arms in a big T, and we're gonna windshield wiper it. So you're gonna roll your knees and hips one way, and then the other way. So we're just gonna massage the hip socket and massage the lower back a little bit, just like windshield wipers. Gently allow the knees and the hips to roll, massaging the back and the hips a little bit. Now we're going to roll the knees and hips over to the right. Option 1, leave the knees and feet where they are. Option 2, stack the knees and hips. Option 3, take your opposite hand to the top knee, and then we reach back. We're going to reach the hand, opposite hand back, opening the heart and chest and looking back. So a gentle spinal twist. Now spinal twists are known as detox posture in the yoga world, so we're doing a gentle wringing of the internal organs. Gently roll the other side. So option 1, knees and feet apart. Option 2, stack the knees. Option 3, you can place opposite hand on knee, but the opposite hand reaches back, you open the heart and chest, and you look back in opposition to that twist. Breathe. Find your ease, don't force it. Coming back to center, all we're going to do is extend the right leg. Feel the heel press away. Leave your left knee bent and the left foot flat. 3 slow rises with the right leg to the sky. 3 of them. Feel the leg float slowly and smoothly. After you leave it up there, like your footprint could touch the sky, touch a cloud. Then you're going to do 3 point and flex. Point and flex. Draw the knee towards you. You can place the hands below the knee or on the hamstring. Feel the knee stretch towards the shoulder. Optional, extend your left leg. Feel your spine and your back open up into the mat. Feel your core engage as you gently draw the knee towards the shoulder. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Find your breath. Find some ease here. Beautiful. We're going to do the other side. So the left foot is flat, right knee into the air. Your left leg is going to do 3 slow arcs to the sky. Take your time, engage your core. After the third one, you're going to leave it up there and you're going to reach your toes and then your heel. So 3 point and flex. Point and flex. Then your hands can go below the knee or below on the hamstring and gently draw the knee towards the shoulder. Optional, extend the right leg. Feel your spine and your back open up. Some people like to tuck their chin to the chest to open the spine even more. Gently draw the knee towards the shoulder. Gently engage the core. Find your breath. Find some ease within the posture. And gently draw both legs up. Option 1 is just bring the knees up. Option 2, some people like to rock side to side, massaging the lower back, mid back a little bit. Some people like to engage the core. They'll tuck the chin to the chest and look down at the navel. Optional, more advanced yogis like to rock forward and back through the spine. It can be a bit hard on the spine, but it's a good core engagement. One more breath here. and we're going to get ready for Shavasana. Shavasana is deep relaxation. Some people like the feet close. Some people like to open them up. Both is fine. Some people like the hands close. Some people like to open them up. Both are fine. You want your spine relatively straight. If you are comfortable closing your eyes, you're going to close your eyes and start to relax the body. Shavasana, deep relaxation. I also like to think of it as an opportunity for the body to assimilate the postures we just did. Think of relaxing the feet. Allow the feet to relax. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips, even your hip sockets. Relax your glutes. Relax your lower back. Relax your mid back. Relax your upper back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. Relax your rib cage. Relax your belly. Relax your arms, upper arm, elbows, wrist, even your fingers get to relax. Relax your neck. Relax the back of your head. Relax your ears. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your nose. Relax your mouth. Even your jaw and teeth want to relax. So your whole body is coming into a deep level of relaxation. Relax and let go. Notice your breath. If you can, through your nose. Notice how you feel. Can you become aware of the witness? That internal witness that you have, that internal spark or divinity within you. Can you become aware of that? Notice your breath and slowly start coming back to your body. Maybe wiggle fingers and toes or a gentle stretch. Come to a seated position. We're going to do two things before we wind down. We're going to do a little pranayama and a little bit of meditation. If I had an hour and a half, we would do a lot more pranayama and a lot more meditation, but we'll just do a little bit before we wind down today. So pranayama, all that is today we would use the word breath work. There's many different styles and many different approaches to it. We're just going to do a very basic one in the yoga world called Dirga Shwasa, 3-part breath. So I'm going to use my hands to demonstrate, but you don't need to use your hands. We're going to breathe in the base, then breathe in middle part of the body, then upper. I'm going to hold it for just 1 second, and then I'm going to breathe out upper, mid, lower. I'm going to try that for 1, maybe 2 minutes. 3-part breath. In through the nose if you can. Good. We're going to do 1 or 2 minutes of meditation. If you have mudras, or what's called hasta mudra, hand positions, you can do the chin mudra, thumb and index finger. Or if you're dealing with stress and anxiety in your life, your thumb and middle finger, karana mudra. Or if you want to try the famous one that the Buddha is often depicted in, right, the dhyana mudra, left hand is on the bottom, right hand on top. Optional is to place the thumbs together, and then just let it relax on your lap. Crown of the head is still floating high. Sit bone, tailbone into the earth, so the spine is relatively straight. Chin is slightly dropped. Breathe through your nose. If you have a meditation practice, great, go for it. If you're new at meditation, a good place to start from the Yoga Sutras is number 6 within the Yoga Sutras of the 8 limbs of yoga is dharana, just creating a point of focus. It could be your heart space, could be your third eye, could be your breath, could be the word love, you could picture a flower or a divine spiritual teacher. Create your point of focus, just stay with it for a couple minutes. Placing the hands of prayer in front of the heart, we're going to do 3 ohms together. When I do this, I like to think of it reverberating through my body, whole body. Think if you can see if you can get that sound to reverberate through you. So it's ah, o, So nice deep breath. Divine love, divine light, divine truth, and divine strength in me honors and acknowledges the divine love, divine light, divine truth, and divine strength in you. Namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And throughout your day, see if you can connect to your breath. Let it help you through your day. Remember, you're not just this physical body, right? Right? You're more than that, or your emotions or your thoughts. There is that divine spark within you. So allow yourself to connect to that and your breath throughout the day. Try to be kind to yourself, and if you can, share some of the kindness with others. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, everybody.